Thank you for choosing Blade for your restoration business. In this training video, we'll walk through the Users tab in Account Settings and show you exactly how to add, edit, deactivate, and manage user access and roles. Let's get started. First, navigate to the gear icon in the upper right corner of the main menu bar. Then click Account Settings. Then select the Users tab. This Users page shows a list of all users tied to your Blade account. As you can see, it displays their name, email, phone number, and assigned account access permission level. Learn more about account access permissions in the Account module in the Support Center. Toggle between a list of active users and inactive users using these two buttons. To add a new user, click the New User button. A form will appear prompting you to enter several required fields. Add the first and last name of the new user. These fields are self-explanatory. The display name is the preferred name that appears on screens and on printed documents throughout the app. It allows you to personalize communication and content. For example, if the user's formal name is Robert, but they go by Bob, enter Bob Jones as the display name. Enter the new user's contact phone numbers. This information will be displayed as contact information within Blade. If your account has activated the Xactimate integration, enter the new user's ExactNet address and Xactimate ID. If you don't have this information, ask the new user to edit their personal Blade profile after logging in the first time to enter their Xactimate ID and ExactNet address. Check out the My Profile module in the Support Center for more information about editing a personal profile. The ExactNet address will show up within the app as a selectable recipient address. It will be displayed when users make an assignment to export Blade data to Xactimate. The Blade username is the user's email address. This email address is the username to both the Blade website and the Blade mobile app. The email address is also used within Blade's built-in email tool, and it's also displayed throughout the app as contact information. Enter a temporary password for the new user. Let's talk about password security for a second. First, never share the password with other users. Second, follow the password requirements listed on the information pop-up screen to ensure the temporary password meets the Blade standard. Third, remind the new user to change the password regularly. And remind them to change the password after they log in the first time with the temporary password. Lastly, it's important to note that each Blade user should have their own login credentials. If you feel strongly that users should share the same username and password, please remember that these users should not log in at the same time. When multiple users log in using the same credentials at the same time, they may unknowingly overwrite each other's data. Next, assign account access permissions to the new user. Select either admin or user from the dropdown. Those with admin level permission will be able to manage all Blade settings, including the Blade subscription, companies, users, general settings, invoice settings, the service list, and price lists. Those with only user access do not have permission to manage those account settings. At the time you add or edit a user, you can only assign them access to one company. You'll see a drop-down menu labeled Company Access. Select the company the user should initially be linked to. If the user needs access to additional companies, add them as a user, then go to the Companies tab in Account Settings. There, you can assign them to multiple companies and define specific company-level permissions. Without access to at least one company, users will not be able to see or do anything within Blade, even if they've been added to your account. Okay, so after selecting an initial company, assign a company access level. Options include admin, finance, manager, and technician. These access levels restrict what the user is able to see and do within Blade for this linked company based on the user's job function. Users with admin level access to the company can manage and edit company settings including company address, company contact info, company access permissions, and QuickBooks connections. Use the digital signature input box to upload a scanned image of the new user's handwritten signature. This signature appears on official documents like notifications and letters of intent created for jobs assigned to the new user. Click on the information icon to learn more about uploading a quality digital signature image. Lastly, slide the status indicator to the active position. Then, click the blue Add button. An email invitation with the new user's username and temporary password will automatically be sent to the new user. If they don't receive the email within a few minutes, have them check junk mail. Or simply just give the new user their username and the temporary password you created for them. Okay, let's shift gears and touch on editing user information. To edit an existing user, select the user from the list and click the Edit User button. The dialog screen that appears is similar to the screen used to add a new user. Edit the information as necessary. Use this screen to create a new temporary password simply by entering a new password here. To deactivate a user, simply slide the status toggle to the inactive position. Deactivating a user immediately terminates their login access, but retains all historical data tied to their name, so you can preserve important information for job history and reporting purposes. After you have made the necessary changes, click the blue Update button to save your changes. To reactivate a deactivated user, first, click the Show Inactive button, then select the desired deactivated user. Then, click the Edit User button. Slide the status toggle to the active position and click Update to save the change. To finish it off, here are a few tips to keep your user management clean and secure. 1. Always deactivate users immediately when they leave the company. 2. Regularly audit admin access to confirm permissions are appropriate. 3. Each user should have their own login credentials. And 4. Grant access to companies only as needed and manage multi-company access from the Companies tab. Well, that's a quick tour of the Blade User Management tab. Explore other training modules in the Support Center to get the most from Blade, the software that helps you maximize profit and quickly turn your hard work into cash.